everybody! And let me ask you this, how many of you are athletes out here? A smattering, a pinch. All right, I'm going to come back to that question, all right? Because I am proud to tell you that I am an athlete. I know, okay, you can, a little past my playing prime, but that doesn't stop me if my son says, Mom, actually tomorrow I'll be meeting him in the gym. He goes, you know, they'll be running full. Will you run full with us? I said, I absolutely will. I put a bag over my head so that I can't see my face. But when I tell people that I was a professional basketball player, they generally look at me and say, what? Are you tall enough? Aren't you too short? And the truth of the matter is, I was not the fastest. I did not jump the highest. I wasn't the quickest. I can shoot and still fill it up. But what you can't see is my heart. You see, because my heart is 10 feet tall. Right? And so what makes a heart 10 feet tall? Do you know that our heart is the strongest muscle in our body? It means that when I fall, what do? I get back up. When I fail, which I do, what do? Right? And when people push us, curse at us, spit on us, that does happen on a basketball court. When they make sure that they elbow you, what do? What do we all do? We get back up. No, we do not punch them in the face. We get back up. You see, that's what the inner athlete is. It is about building heart. So let me ask you all this question now. How many of you are athletes? Right? It's about the inner athlete of all of us. Now I have to tell you, growing up, I look back, I have this philosophy of why not. Recently I had the privilege of giving a TED Talk. I'd love for all of you to watch it, because why not's become a philosophy. It's almost a guiding principle of permission. Like, why not do this? At 14, why not ask the coach of the boys' tennis team if I could play? There was no girls' tennis team. Can I play on the boys' tennis team? Can I try out? Ooh, why not? I did. Or why not give up a scholarship to one of the best academic schools in the nation and play basketball at one of the best teams and end up making history by playing part of one of the best women's basketball teams, playing for the first time ever in Madison Square Garden? Why not? So let me ask you, what's your why not? Right? What's your why not? What fuels your inner athlete? For me, it's all about my basketball. When we get up here, it will be probably about Jesse's surfboard ball, and it will be about Danny's hockey puck ball, and it will be about Gabby's volleyball, and it will be about Lori Hernandez's balance beam ball. For you, what is it? Right? You write, you create, you compete. It's your keyboards, right? It's your fingers, it's your ideas. Those are the balls that move you forward. Allows you to get in touch with your heart, build that muscle, create the storyline of why not? Why not do this? As women in sports, listen, we've had a lot of challenges and we continue to do so, but we also have incredible opportunities. For me, I've spent 25 years plus in the business of women in sports, and I can tell you that I have never been more proud, more challenged than when I was the president of the WNBA. It was the hardest job I have ever had to do, but it was the one that brought the most out of me, and I hope created opportunities for all, because at the end of the day, my why not is, why not create opportunity? Why not fight for level playing fields? At the WNBA, I was on the front line of commerce and culture, and I can tell you it was beautiful and it was not pretty all at the same time. All at the same time. But the challenge of building a business around strong women, for people to embrace them openly and lovingly, we're still working on that now, and some of the women on this stage are going to tell their stories as well, and you are part of it. Because truthfully, ladies, this is about hashtag winning women, but it's also about hashtag team winning women. Because you see, we're a team. We're truly a team. I am so glad to be here on the BlogHer stage because this is the week. Did you know that this is the 45th anniversary of Title IX? And it's funny, whether you're an athlete or not, it is game-changing in the social cultural context of the influence and power of women. You do not have to be an athlete, an elite athlete. You just need to be in the game to understand how vitally important that is. And to be on this BlogHer stage today, for all of us, do you realize it's the first time in 13 years that there have been athletes invited to compete, actually, to participate? Yesterday was our opening act. It was Serena Williams. Was she not amazing? She was amazing. I am a huge fan of Serena Williams. But I am always amazed that at conferences and business meetings around the world, sports idols, men, are part of their headliners. They're part of the contextual conversation all the time, and there's us in their shadows, sitting on the sidelines, on the bench, waiting for us to be called into the game. Thank you, thank you, thank you, winning woman Samantha Ski and all of her team for inviting us today to join you. We really, really appreciate it. Because at the end of the day, as I said, we need to learn from each other. We need to teach each other. And God bless us all, we need to support each other. You have the power to do that, without a doubt. It's in here, right? It's in that heart, that muscle that we pump every time that we extend ourselves. We reach further than we can. When I left the WNBA, I knew that my work on behalf of women and girls was not an end, it was a beginning. So when I got home, I lived just up the road in Jacksonville, Florida. I knew I wanted to do something that would have continued impact. We created a platform called Generation W, and I'm proud that some of my colleagues, Sarah, I think I saw them, Siobhan and Sarah, are here. And it's all about educating, inspiring, and connecting women. Why? Because we want to elevate voices and open opportunity. It's funny, at 14 years old, I never knew that by asking to play on a boys' tennis team, that the story and trajectory of the work that I would do continues somewhat in the same vein. We then expanded to include girls. I don't know about you, but I have a real heart for girls. Maybe because I still feel like I am one, but I'm also worried about girls continuing to look for love in all the wrong places and constantly thinking, you know what, if they had to lift up, maybe they would be further ahead than we are as women in our lives. And so we created a program called Generation Wow. And it's really funny. We've coined this term. It's called Wowsdom. It's about the wow of our teenage girls and the wisdom of our women. And today on this panel, we have the wow of our teenage girl, and Lori, in terms of Lori Hernandez. She is 17. I said, Lori, tell me, do you want to become a businesswoman? We'll talk about it. She goes, well, I don't know. I can't decide yet. I said, did you graduate high school yet? And she said, no. I said, okay, let's graduate high school and we'll figure it all out together. We will. So today, let me just say this. Athletes, are we all athletes? Yes, we are. We are all athletes. So it is time for us right now to embrace our inner and outer #winning women. To understand that perseverance truly fuels passion. And that sport is really about the biggest game of all. It's about the game of life. And that is the game that we want to give our best abilities to, and that is the game we want to win. #winning women. Why not? Thank you, and now, let's play.